hope you're okay. Welcome back to my channel. So today we have a super exciting video. I am, as you have noticed, mixing things up on my channel a little bit more at the moment because I just felt like I was doing so many hauls and I just wanted to start doing different videos. Like, I love doing hauls and I will always do hauls and sort of remain quite fashion based on this channel, but I do want to throw in other different videos in between because you guys always ask me and it's fun to see different things, so that is what I'm doing. So I've had so many requests about styling short hair. Like, since I've had my hair cut, I've had so many requests from you guys about like how to do this hairstyle, how to do that hairstyle, because I feel like I have been experimenting with my hairstyles a little bit more now I'm shorter. You guys probably won't be happy to hear this, but I am actually getting my extensions back tomorrow. Don't get me wrong guys, I have thoroughly loved this short hair, but I just feel like long hair is me, like it really is, and I feel so much more glamorous with my long hair, and I just love long hair, that's all I need to say. So hairstyle number one is just this slick, sleek, straight, down do. I absolutely love nothing more than just having like really straight, sleek hair. When it's like polka dot straight and it's just got like not a lot of volume in, you know, when it's just like really polka straight. I've been embracing that and loving that with short hair. So I'm just going to show you how I do that. It really is so simple, and obviously as you can see at the moment my hair is pretty much straight because I have had it done, just had it blow dry. But I'm just going to show you anyway the steps that I would do to achieve a super polka dot straight hairstyle. Okay, so the things that you are going to need for this hairstyle are simply GHD straighteners. GHDs are my absolute favourite, but I honestly only like the old style version. I've had new GHDs sent to me and I just cannot get on with them. I just feel like they don't have that grip that the old GHDs have. I feel like they just glide through your hair too easily and I really don't like that. The next thing that you will need is just a heat protectant. I'm using the GHD one. I actually really love the GHD one. I sort of go between this and Beauty Works. It's going to take a hairdressing clip. I don't know what these are called. You can get these from Primark, you can get like a big bag, and what I just like to do is simply just section my hair. I always like to section my hair when I do it straight because you want, like I said, everywhere to be really flat, smooth and sleek, and like to best achieve that you have to straighten different layers, so everywhere from top to bottom is straight. I'm going to spray a few sprays of these. I'm also just taking a paddle brush for this as well because I like to like obviously brush through first and then like run it through my hair as well. Simply all I do right from the top without bending the top of my ear and just sort of drag it all the way down. I don't glide it through. I see some people straighten the hair and they'll go like this, like over and over, like no. Honestly, you don't need to do that. If you just start from the top and just simply just slowly work your way down, that will just be enough. That bit already compared to that bit is so much straighter and sleeker. Okay, so I haven't done this side yet, so this is like the before side and this is the after side, just doing one side. So I'm not going to bore you by showing you how to straighten the whole of your hair. I'm going to do all of the hair and show you the finished result. Just simply gone around and straightened the whole of my hair in the exact same process that I showed you. I then take one last step and it's simply just grabbing my Tresemme hairspray, which has been my go-to for so many years now. All I'm simply going to do with this is just spray a little bit on the top and just sort of like smooth it down like that, just so that all the hairs are in one direction. I've not got any like little static hairs at the top, just so it is like really sleek. I've got little baby hairs there that need cutting. That is simply how I get my hair straight and sleek. I just feel like really spritzing just like the rootage area with the hairspray just helps it hold a little bit more as well, and just sets it. So yeah, this is look number one. So the next style that I'm going to show you is sort of like straight and sleek and down still, but I don't even know what this hairstyle is called, but I wore it on my birthday night out and I had so many compliments about my hair and I just felt it gave the dress that I was wearing just a really like classy look. The first two things you are going to need is hairspray and like a rounded brush. Then all you're going to do is just move your hair so it's around your ears like this. I've got quite a central part in. I normally like it quite central when I do it this look. You can have it a little bit over the side if you want, but I always feel it looks better if your part in is like right in the centre for this look. I think mine might be just a little bit on that side, but that's fine. Next thing you're going to do is take your hairspray and like hold your hair back and spray. You do want quite a lot of hairspray for this look. And as you do that, just really like pull the brush back. Like, this is like my Slick Rick chucked back but down hairstyle. Like I said, loads of hairspray because you want it to stay and you want it ought to be really sleek and slick at the front. I'm going to take some bobbin pins, hair grips, whatever you want to call them. Please know that all of my like hair tools at the moment is still dark from being brunette. I do need to invest in some light hair grips and, you know, some light hair bubbles. And then all you're simply going to do is just take the bobbin pin and just pin it back behind your ears like that. Grab your hairspray again. So I actually wore mine like back like that. Looking down here, it's just because my mirror's here, by the way, guys. I'm actually going to take another one. So just take as many as you need so it feels nice and secure. Okay, so that is what it's going to look like on this side. I'm going to repeat that on this side, but do this off camera so I don't bore you too much. This is what it looks like complete. Honestly, these hairstyles are so simple, but I just wanted to give you some inspiration just because sometimes it's so hard to think of how to do your hair differently. But I feel like these hairstyles are so quick, so easy, but it's just giving you a different take on how to do your hair for a night out, for a daytime, for an event or whatever. You can wear it like that, or also you can simply just push it back over your shoulders and just have it like that. So the option is yours, but again, I absolutely love this hairstyle, and yeah, that's how it's done. Okay, so another hairstyle I've been absolutely loving just lately is sort of like a half up, half down do. Just need a hairband. I absolutely love using a scrunchie for this look actually, but I don't know where I've put my scrunchies. I really want a nice big black scrunchie actually. So if anybody knows where I can get a really like big black scrunchie, please let me know. For this look, all you simply need to, I'm just going to look down here because my mirror is here. So I'm just going to brush my hair back like that. So as you can see, you want like quite a bit of the side still down. And as you take this back, grab some of the hair from underneath as well. Okay, so once you've grabbed the hair in your hands, as you can see, you'll have quite a little thin section and you're sort of holding it like as you would tie a ponytail. You want to take it quite on your head, like you don't want to have it like right back at the head, you want to have it quite on top of your head. So I'm bringing it quite forward. What you want to do is just fold it over. If you can see what I did there, so I've gone like that, I'm tying around. And then when we get to this section, I'm then going to tie back over. So pull it through, and you're just going to have a little bun like that. And then just pulling that through a little bit, so it looks a little bit crazy. And then I'm going back over it like that. I'm going to grab some bobbin pins at this stage. It's so awkward using bobbin pins now because I don't like to use my teeth because I don't want to chip my veneers or anything. And I'm just going to place these bobbin pins in the hair to secure that because sort of like the shape of that. Okay, so you should have something like that. You're going to have some excess hair, probably from your ponytail, and you're just going to wrap that around. And then you can just sort of like fiddle with it and just get some more bobbin pins and just sort of make it the shape you want, because it doesn't always go the perfect shape like the first time around. So as you can see, that's the sort of shape that I want it now. Then simply just going to grab some hairspray. Like I said, you can just sort of play around with strands and have it as you want. I'm also just going to sort of add a little bit of volume to the sides, just because we've got a big thing on our head. I don't want this to be like totally poker straight, so I'm just going to run a bit of hairspray. And this is look number 3. Like something that's supposed to be just a shoved up bun and half hair down do. It looks so much easier than what it is. It can be so stressful because when you've got such a thin amount of hair to work with and you're trying to make it into like a little bun, it can get a nightmare. Okay, so my next go-to hairstyle that I've been absolutely loving at the moment is just a simple ponytail. This is so simple, and I feel like I don't even really need to show you how to do this, but I'm going to show you anyway because everybody's like, how do you just chuck your hair back into a ponytail? Guys, it really is simple, but just feel like I'll show you anyway because it is obviously my go-to hairstyle. So all I like to do is I like to make my hair quite rough. So I just really run my hands through my hair. Make sure I've got a little bit of hairspray in there just for the texture. I feel like you need straight hair for this as well, because if your hair's not straight in your ponytail, again, it doesn't really give the same effect. So just run your hair through, hands through. And all you're simply going to do is just grab it back. Simply like that. However, I always like to perfect and finish off my ponytail. So what I do, a little trick, so I'm just taking a little bit of hair from underneath the ponytail. As you can see, just a little strand like this. And all I'm simply doing is wrapping that around my bobble, because I just don't want my bobble to be on show. Even if it was a nice blonde one, Still don't really want it to be on show. And I feel like this just looks a lot more done. All you need to do is just put a bobbin pin in place, and it just makes it look so much more finished. I then will just grab my hairspray, run it through. Sometimes I like to just pull a few little strands just at the front as well. Yeah, just a simple hair up ponytail. Honestly, simplest hairstyle ever, but you guys said you absolutely loved this hairstyle on me, so just thought I'd show it to you. So yeah, that's the simple hair up pony. Okay, so moving on to the final look. So this look is going to be a sort of like wavy, glam, curly hairstyle. It's like curly hair, but more of like a loose beachy wave than like a super curly hair. I get so many requests on how I get really nice wave. It did take me a long time to find the sort of right tool to give me that sort of Chloe K real nice beachy wave to her hair, because I didn't want a big like super curl, especially with shorter hair. You haven't got as much hair length, so you don't want your curls to be really tight, because just for me personally, I like to keep the length there but have it like curly style. The tool that I am using for this is the Babyliss Pro Stylist tool. This is just insane. I'm doing a whole video about this, so I will let you know more when I do that video. But this is actually from a company called Hair Trade. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you what I do. Again, we're going to go back to sectioning. So I'm just going to quickly brush my hair through, take my clip again, just placing that up there, and then all I'm going to do is just grab one quite big chunky section. You don't want to do small sections with these, and I'm just going to go away from my hair, well, head, whatever you want to call it. So we're going that way, so away, and just holding the piece of hair like this. As you can see, I've not gone right to the end. I like to sort of leave the last little bit like that, just straight. It's right on my face. So yeah, as you can see, I've sort of left that little bit straight. Just holding that for like 30 seconds. And then I'm just going to simply drop. And you see that beautiful wave, like, gals, tell me how beautiful that wave is. Just like the perfect big chunky wave. Let's spray that with hairspray. Not going to do anything with that yet. I'm just going to leave it exactly like that and then go on to the next section. But we're taking quite big sections. And again, going quite close to the root, and then just leaving that little bit of straight hair at the end. I feel like this little bit of straight hair really does make the entire look. So if you do go all the way over, you're not going to get the exact same look, I don't feel. I always go around in hairspray as I go along, because I just want them to really hold. I'm not going to bore you with this too much. I'm going to do the whole entire bottom layer, and then we'll go to the top, and I'll come back. Okay, so just on the bottom layer, another little tip for you guys is, before I let the top layer down, I'm just going to loosely tie the bottom layer so that we don't get it mixed up. So I'm just going to let this down. And again, we're going in the same direction, keeping that little bit at the end. So I've just let the bottom layer down, and this is what we have so far. So, still got my curlers on, so I need to be quite careful here, because I'm sort of balancing them in between my legs. Right, next step you're going to take is you're simply just going to grab your hands and just put them underneath your hair, and just sort of run it through all of your hair. Take your hairspray as well whilst you're doing this, and just sort of really like puff out your hair, running your fingers through. Oh my god, and you just see how you get that really nice sort of volumized loose curl. Another trick as well, if you have got really fine hair, what you can do is just go around and just slightly back comb, then grab your hairspray and spray. See how that looks a little bit bigger than that side? And then again, go to this side and just underneath, just slightly back comb, push your hair up, and again, spray. And there you have it, guys. This is how I get those loose beachy waves with a lot of volume in my hair. Okay, so that is the end of the video. I'm sorry if I'm not the best at explaining how to do things. I feel like you automatically just do your hair and you never really run through it, so then when you're trying to explain it, I don't know, it doesn't come out completely right. But hopefully you'll have been able to follow what I was doing, even if you didn't understand me. If you didn't understand me or follow what I was doing, then hopefully it might have just given you a little bit of inspiration on some hairstyles that you could perhaps try for yourselves. But anyway, guys, I really hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have enjoyed this video, then please give it a big thumbs up, and remember to click the subscribe button if you are new here, and I shall see you all in my next video. Bye bye.